Now, what is the evidence that this God actually exists? We're going to talk about three arguments. Two of them have scientific evidence behind them. One is more philosophical in nature. The first argument is the argument for the beginning of the universe, known as the cosmological argument. And this is the argument that says that if the universe had a beginning, it must have had a beginner. The second argument is the argument from design, known as the teleological argument. It says if the universe is designed and you are designed, there must be a designer. Again, these are arguments that have scientific evidence behind them. The third argument, however, is more philosophical in nature, yet it's the argument we've all known since we were very small children. And it's the argument from morality known as the moral argument. And it says if there's one thing morally wrong out there, like it's wrong to torture babies for fun, or it's wrong to murder 6 million people in a Holocaust, then there has to be a God. Why? Because if there is no God, if there is no authoritative moral standard beyond humanity, then that's just your opinion against, say, Hitler's opinion. Or that's just your opinion against the baby torturer's opinion. You see, if there's no standard beyond humanity, everything's just reduced to personal preference. And we all understand there are certain things that are really right and other things that are really wrong. If that's the case, God exists. But let's start here at point one, the cosmological argument. And this is the argument that many say points back to the big... Now, some of you are going, Frank, you know, we're Christians from Oklahoma. We don't believe in the Big Bang. You guys don't believe in the Big Bang? I believe in the Big Bang. I just know who banged it. In fact, the evidence for the Big Bang is indeed quite good. You even have atheistic scientists admitting this. For example, Stephen Hawking, an atheistic scientist, says almost everyone now believes that the universe and time itself had a beginning at the Big Bang. Now, Hawking tries to come up with another explanation for how space, time, and matter came into existence out of nothing, but even he admits that the evidence is there that space, time, and matter had a beginning. Alexander Vilenkin, a Russian cosmologist who's an agnostic, put it this way: with the proof now in place, cosmologists can no longer hide behind the possibility of a past eternal universe. There is now no escape. They have to face the problem of a cosmic beginning. Now, Vilenkin believes in the multiverse, that there are many universes out there, but even he admits this, that even if there are other universes out there which we can't detect, he says the whole show, all the universes together, need an absolute beginning. So he admits that there has to be a beginning to the universe. He'll try and come up with another explanation other than God, but the evidence is what he admits. Now, what is the evidence that is having these and other scientists admitting that space, time, and matter had a beginning? All this scientific evidence is in the book, chapter 3. I don't have enough faith to be an atheist. This led this man, Robert Jastrow, an agnostic astronomer, to write a book called God and the Astronomers back in the late 70s, which he updated back in 1992. He said this in his book, and on page 1 of the book he says, I'm an agnostic on religious matters, meaning, look, I don't know whether God exists or not, but here's what he writes in the book. The astronomical evidence leads to a biblical view of the origin of the world. The essential element in the astronomical and biblical accounts of Genesis is the same. He went on in an interview to say that there are what I or what anyone would call supernatural forces at work is now, I think, a scientifically proven fact. Now, why would an agnostic astronomer say it's scientifically proven that supernatural forces are at work? Why couldn't nature have created the universe? Because nature was created. Nature's the effect. Nature can't be the cause. There was no nature. There was no space, matter, or time, or more properly, space, time, or matter.